Hello. All right, I'm here to talk about my following the sun. So that's what I have pulled up here. This was, for me personally, I would say probably the most difficult shoot we've done so far in this class. Specifically for the fact that I was having to consciously think the whole time I was out there, you're taking landscape photos, you're taking landscape photos, you're taking landscape photos, like make sure there's a horizon, make sure there's a horizon. And for some of them, I feel like it's still questionable, but I was conscious of that the whole time because those are not naturally the sort of pictures that I'm like drawn to taking. But so I'll just scroll through kind of an overview. My midday photos, which I would argue are the least landscape photos. Oh my gosh, I have 100 animals. I'm sorry. Then golden hour, I feel like these ones were probably my most successful of the whole shoot. Blue hour was also incredibly difficult for me, mainly because I could not see well enough to focus my camera. I genuinely like, I think I shot the most blue hour photos because 99% of them were out of focus and unusable. And then mixed light, I have a lot of fun shooting in mixed light because I used to do a lot of photography in full night, which I know you don't love, but of like stars and stuff. But so I thought the mixed light was fun because I hadn't really experimented with that too much before, which was even honestly like more interesting than shooting at night. But I did have to get a little bit, I had to move closer to my house and like get a little bit more creative because there aren't a lot of lights out there. Okay, but so anyway, yeah, definitely the landscape aspect of this made it really difficult for me. And as you can see, like I still, especially in the mixed light, because to me, like a zoomed out landscape photo, like it's so hard to make that look good in the middle of the day. It just looks like you just took a picture at noon. I don't know. So I like to zoom in to try to get like more interesting compositions, but like you can definitely tell that like there's definitely an argument there that these are not landscape photos, but I did try to keep like some indication of at least like a horizontal line running through it. But like, so I don't know, because these horizon lines in like these 4 and 5 are like, you can barely see them behind it, all the foreground stuff. So not sure. But I guess with that aside, whether they are technically qualified as landscape photos or not, I do think they're more successful than I was expecting the photos to be for midday, because I was really intimidated by that time of day. I've just been taught my whole life to avoid taking pictures at that time of day. So they're okay. I really am most proud of my golden hour photos though. I think they're like undeniably landscape photos. I think the lighting is kind of like the most interesting and dynamic part of the photos. And yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they have the most like emotion to them. Like they just look, I don't know. And I will say I am really proud of this this zoom blur on my golden hour 6. It's very random. That's not how I did most of the photos for this shoot, but I just was experimenting and then really liked how that came out. So that was kind of an exciting one for me. And then the blue hour, like you mentioned in your video, I was trying mostly to focus on like the textures and stuff. But again, it was so difficult because I thought they were in focus and then they weren't. So I think I need to get, if I'm going to shoot at blue hour more, I need to get like a big light so that I can light up the area to focus it before I shoot it. Yeah, I'm just blind, I guess. But again, the more I focused on the textures and trying to zoom in to get that sort of stuff, the harder I felt like it was to stay within that like landscape photo parameter. But I did my best. Yeah, and then mixed light. These are some of my other favorites. Golden hour and the mixed light, I think, were my strongest ones. And then, yeah, I think as far as needs improvement, definitely focusing in blue hour. And then also just like, I don't know, maybe it was kind of a cop out for me to zoom in so much in the like lighting conditions that I was least comfortable in. So maybe I would benefit from taking bad photos, basically, in my opinion, bad photos until I can like get more comfortable taking good photos in a way that doesn't come naturally to me, maybe. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Thanks for any feedback you have, and we'll see you next time.